Okay, this is advanced navigation. There's a lot to it as far as what I'm going to send you. And let me tell you what you're going to get. First of all, right here is the Advanced Navigation Workbook. It's about 160 plus pages. And it coincides, it syncs to all these 3 videos right here. It's 6.5 hours. So when you go to the workbook and you start working all these problems, and I'll explain that later as far as where you start. Each page, go page by page, it's synced to the video. There's time hacks on the each and every page. And as you go along, say you want to go to something else or go back, just go to that particular page and rewind it to a particular that part of the video, because, like I said, it's synced. You always find time hacks throughout the workbook. Now, just to make sure you got everything, I go over here and I have my own little checklist to make sure you get everything that's coming to you. And you can take your own inventory when you get the Advanced Navigation package. I have 2 maps here, 2 Tonino map sheets. The scale is 1/50,000. And 1 is for all your practice problems and the practice final exam, okay? Do all your work on this map, one of the maps. And the other map is dedicated towards your final exam. And when you do the final exam, you send it in to me. I'll grade it, and depending on your score, I'll send you free survival gifts. Now, as far as all the other practice problems and quizzes, all the answers, and even the practice final exam, all the answers are in the book. All the answers are in the book. So as you do the problems, you see the answer, and you say, yep, I was close, or I was right on the money, or whatever. Okay? The only answers you don't have are for the final exam. I'm the only one that has those. Now, to help you do your work, I'm going to give you 2 pencils, a pencil sharpener, a gum eraser. You always have to use a gum eraser to make sure any other eraser is going to mess up your map. It's got to be a gum eraser. And you got a ruler to plot problems throughout the map and to plot geocoordinates. I'll get in that here in a second. Let me see what else I'm forgetting. Okay. Anyway, when you get this entire package, take an inventory, and you cannot do it in one night. Take it page by page, minute by minute on the video, and in about a few days, a week, or whatever, depending how much time you're going to work on it, you'll get it done, and like I said, send the final exam in to me. Now, I start you out from zero. If you don't know nothing from nothing, this advanced navigation, don't get too worked up about it when I say advanced. When I start you out if you don't know nothing from nothing about map reading, okay? If you go ahead and draw a circle in the air, just go ahead and draw a circle. That circle, that's basic navigation. That circle is a hilltop on any map anywhere on the earth, okay? That's as basic as I'm going to get. And then we go into the military grid system. If you see a lot of maps with a bunch of little small squares on them, that's the military grid system. I'll explain that. And we got a lot of problems in the military grid system. Okay? And all those little things you see on a map, all those little knickknacks, terrain, little symbols you don't know what they are, well, I'll explain all of those too. And then once we understand how to work the military grid system and stuff like that, then we advance into advanced navigation, which is geocoordinates or geographical coordinates, which is latitude, longitude, degrees, minutes, seconds, anywhere on the earth. So that's what we're working up to. And when we get towards the end of the problems there, and the latter part of the book, I'm going to mix the military grid system in with geocoordinates. So you'll be able to plot latitude. You can get any map. You'll be able to plot, when you get done with this, you'll be able to plot geocoordinates, latitude, longitude, degrees, minutes, seconds on any map, anywhere on the earth. Okay? And same thing applies to the military grid system. This is as far as I'm concerned, a lot of work has been put into putting this together. And as far as I'm concerned, once you complete this advanced navigation workbook, you'll be less than 1/100,000th of 1% of people that can actually know how to read a map, especially when it comes to advanced navigation. You know, even pilots, they use geographical coordinates, latitude, longitude, degrees, minutes, seconds on their airplanes all the time, but they use computers. If I put a map in front of them and tell them to plot this latitude, longitude, degrees, minutes, seconds right here on this very exact spot, they probably couldn't do it, you know, because the computer does everything for them. But you'll be able to plot all that stuff, okay? Like I said, the motivator to get all this, to learn all this and get it done is, like I said, send in the final exam to me. I'll grade it, and I'll send you free survival kits, okay? From walkie-talkies to some of the stuff that I'm actually going to give you in the survival program, you get duplicates, replicas of them, okay? I'll make you another set of several things. You have to read that. And towards the end of the exam, I'll teach you, well, at the end of the book, I'll show you how I learned to really read a map real good on land. I mean going cross country. It's one of the best techniques going. If you do the same, you'll pick up and learn map reading and terrain association better than going to some orientation course. Okay, even orientation courses don't get involved, don't get advanced like this workbook and videos do. Okay, like I said, don't get intimidated by when I say advanced navigation. I start you out from nothing. You don't know nothing from nothing when it comes to map reading, and I work you all the way up to geographical coordinates, geocoordinates, latitude, longitude, degrees, minutes, seconds, anywhere on Earth, and there's plenty of problems. Okay, the highest score so far as of this date, I'm taping this in December 2012. The highest score is an officer from Canada. He's got the highest score so far. So I'm sure an American out there can beat his score. Okay, that does it for advanced navigation. And go ahead and go on to the next video.